AI is a feature that technically is already in Path of Titans, but it's one that will change, and will change quite substantially, with crocodiles, free-roaming AI dinosaurs, and more. So let's explore what we can expect from AI to come to Path of Titans. So the current AI in Path of Titans is extremely dull, but it's important to the game's development, and it also provides some key things, from food to quests and rewards from that, and buffs. So that's pretty much that when it comes to AI, but in game we do have these AI. Of course, we have free moving fish that spawns in select areas in the oceans, from sharks to manta rays to big fish like sunfish or tuna and stuff like that, or stuff in the rivers like the arapaima and other fish there. You also have frogs that are found in the frog ponds, and then the Basileme's AI turtle, which is in select rivers, mainly Sharptooth Marsh on the Gondwana map. But there's also AI critters which can be dug up from burrows. These all provide food. The AI critters provide quests which you can get a reward for killing a handful of them, digging them up from their burrows and killing them. And the fish provide a bonus on buffs. Certain fish provide buffs, whether it's extra armor or bleed heal rate or venom heal rate or stuff like that, and that was a recent addition for those creatures. However, AI has always meant to be more than that. There's always been plans for greater stuff in regards to AI, and it starts with critters, free roaming critters. So let's start with that. The critters in the game currently are not likely to stay the way they are at the moment. Aside from being in burrows, currently I believe there is an aim to make these critters move around freely, especially shown in early crowdfunding trailers, and even the Platyhistrix introduction teaser trailer where they first showed off one of the critters that you can now dig up from burrows, which is the Platyhistrix, but back in the day it was able to move freely. There was even the idea that you could be attacked by one of them, or you could attack one of them and then a whole swarm of AI critters would come after you and attack you as well, which would have been incredible. But there is also one AI critter that is still yet to be added to the game, and technically is one that can't be added by burrows or fish spawns. This is something that has to be a free roaming AI with its own spawns, its own feature set, and it will be the most unique out of the current AIs in the game, and this is the Goniofolus crocodile, which is a small crocodile that is actually going to be quite a problem for you all. However, this was mentioned on the Path of Titans wiki page, and this is what was said regarding that. Goniofolus is a medium-sized crocodiliform AI. Goniofolus is not yet implemented in Path of Titans and will not be playable in the base game. Goniofolus is an unplayable creature that acts as a food source for carnivores and a threat for smaller, playable critters. It is slow but larger than other AI, making it a threat to smaller playable creatures and juveniles. So there'll be an AI crocodile in the game which will be fundamentally different than the current AI critters that are in the game. We even have some early screenshots of it and small videos from trailers back in the day, and if I can find them I'll have them up on the screen, but this is probably the one that I'm most excited for all the critters, because at the end of the day it's an AI crocodile that'll be prowling the riverways. But I think there's more AI that you will be excited for, and that's Dinosaur AI. AI dinosaurs are coming to Path of Titans, and that's pretty much all I need to say right there. Right, we're done. Our video's done. There we go. No, that's not actually the case, but we have no clue when these are coming to the game. We just know that they're coming, and it's a planned feature that we have seen long ago in the game, because back in the day when this game was in crowdfunding, they released an early teaser demo to showcase AI in the game, and it was extremely fleshed out for back in the day. One of the first things they introduced, dinosaurs could hunt each other, they could do emotes, they could eat, they could walk and run and do all that and look around and basically act like players, but weren't obviously players. This old AI test was something they streamed and other YouTubers covered, and it was something that was quite an important stone in the game's development. However, of course, since then, it doesn't really exist. This is still something the developers talk about a lot, from the fact that the world of AI will not just be adult dinosaurs, but there'll be juvenile dinosaur AI as well, and the adults will act differently depending on what type of dinosaur you are. So if it's a dinosaur that fits in that dinosaur's prey items, that AI will be coming after you. But if it's not fitting into that AI's prey items, it's not going to be coming after you. And I think that's a really interesting idea. This was something that was mentioned by Jiggy like years ago, so it's such an old concept, but it's something that's probably going to be the case when AI does come to the game. But do bear in mind, of course, the game is aiming for 200 player servers and AI as well, and we don't know how much AI will be in those servers, maybe 50 or less, who knows. The final thing that I wanted to talk about is AI quests and how questing will change with AI, and this is something that is heavily dependent on AI. Like the questing system overhauls that would be to do with AI, you need AI for. We technically do have AI quests in the game where you hunt AI critters, and then that's the quest. You hunt and kill a specific amount of critters, you've completed it. However, this is something that was mentioned by Jiggy in 2021, so 2 years ago now, which is crazy. 2021 was 2 years ago. But they said this: what about when you come across an AI dino in the forest who asks you to find some delicious berries for some marks? And then followed up with this comment: that's the interesting part. You could be collecting something for an AI dinosaur, but a carnivore could come by and eat him. Might have to have a group member stay behind and guard the AI quest giver in case it dies. She also mentioned that back in like 2019 that they were tossing around the idea of having AI pets for your home cave, saying this: trophies, a place to hang out with friends, a bunch of different rooms to unlock, and we were even tossing around the idea of having a little pet AI in there that you could feed, which I think will be absolutely incredible. It'll be like the introduction of Puffles into Club Penguin. It'll be Pathof Titan's very own Puffle. That being said, I do like the fact that AI will be phasing into questing in this game, especially having like an AI quest giver and stuff like that, which I think will be really nice to see. Who knows what else they'll be planning on introducing when it comes to AI. I really hope, there's maybe stuff that could act like boss fights or stuff like that. I think that'll be a great introduction to the game one day. But yeah, that's AI. Let me know what you think and what you would want to see from AI in the game itself. There we have it, everybody. AI in Path of Titans, what we can expect in the future from AI. What do you want to see? Actually, that's a good question here. Let me know in the comments. If you could add anything to do with AI, what would you add? Personally, I really want to see dungeons. And I know, yes, a lot of people say realism and stuff like that, but we kind of have to realize now the game isn't going for realistic gameplay, and so dungeons could be a really fun way to progress, and it's quite a staple in MMO games. And I think that would utilize AI very nicely. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about AI and what you'd like to see. I'd love to know your thoughts, and maybe some of the devs might read some of those comments. Who knows? Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.